Konnichiwa, Satoko desu. Welcome back to my Easy Japanese lesson. Today, we're going to continue learning Hiragana. And we have already started learning a few characters now. And the first line was a vowel line, right? That consists a, I, U, E, O. And then the second line was the K line. So you just add A, I, U, E, O onto K, right? So that becomes ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. And if you add two dots on the right top corner, that becomes ga, gi, gu, ge, go. So it becomes a G line, right? And when you add two dots, make sure you write to the right bottom. Okay, so left to the right and left to the right bottom. All right? And so we have learned up till ku and gu, right? And today we're going to learn two characters. Well, more like four characters with two dots. Okay? So let's start from ke. That is a K line on the fourth one, which is E, right? K plus E is ke, ke. And so this is ke, okay? And the first stroke, we're going to do the vertical line. And so from top to bottom, and then the tick. But when you write the vertical line, just a little feel of it, you just curve it to the left, okay? And then the tick. And then the second and third line and the stroke is more like cross, writing cross. So the second one is the horizontal from left to right. And then the third stroke is just like writing a cross, but from top to bottom. But when you write it, just a little curve to the right, okay? And then let it go. So this is ke. And let's learn some vocabulary using ke. So the first vocabulary, of course you can read this. We just learned it. That is ke. And if you say ke, it means hair. However, it is more like a little translation of hair. So when we say like a hair, from the head, we don't just say ke, but ke, it means any hair, okay? And then second vocabulary. Now, can you read this vocabulary? The first character, hiragana, is, remember the first line, the vowel line? That is I. And then the second character, of course, that's ke. Ike, ike. It means pond. And then the third vocabulary. And first character, of course, that's ke. And then the second hiragana, that is, do you remember? Well, it's got two dots in there, right? So if you remove the two dots, what would that be? So that was a K line. And with the two dots, it becomes G line, right? So that is ga, kega, kega. It means injury. And then now the fourth vocabulary. So this one, well, we just did it. And then what about the second one? That's ke, right? So it's a reverse of kega. So that is gake, gake. That means cliff. Interesting, right? Kega is injury and gake means cliff. And now, if you add two dots to ke, it becomes G line, right? And then, so that becomes get, okay? So that is get. And now, some vocabularies using get. And the first one is that first character. Well, this seems to be our favorite character of the day. So that is ka, right? That's without two dots. So that becomes K line, right? Ka. And then the second character is get, kage, kage. It means shadow. And then the second vocabulary. Well, the first character, of course, that's ge. And then the second character, well, do you remember this one? This is from the K line. That is ki, ki. So geki, geki. It means the play. It's more like a theater play, like Shakespeare's and stuff. That means geki. And if you say genki, genki, I think everybody knows this word. Genki desu ka? It means how are you, right? genki means well. So we use the ge, this character, to write genki. Okay? And then the last one. 月曜日. 月曜日. The first character, we write this character, ge. 月曜日 means Monday. Now, let's move on to the second character, or the third character. And that is ko. So we're doing the last character. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just kicked my whiteboard. Okay. So G line, the last G line, the K line. Okay, that is ko. Ko. So ko is super easy because it's almost like smiley, right? Smiley face. And of course, turning I becomes ko. So first stroke is the horizontal line. So from left to right and then the tick. And yeah, when you write the horizontal line, just the feel of it go towards the upper hill a little bit. Okay. And then the second line is the smiley face, you know, to a little bit of curve to the bottom. So it's make sure it's like a smiley face. And so that's ko. And now we're gonna learn some vocabulary. So that is, of course, it's ko. So ko means child. And often the girl's name ends with ko. Like my name is Satoko. It ends with ko, right? It means child. And then now, what about this? That is a double ko, right? If you say koko, it means here. And if you, the third character, the first one is of course ko. And then the second character, do you remember it from the first vowel line? That is e. Almost looks like snake, right? E. So koe, it means voice. And then the final word. The first one is ko. And then the second one is like you just turn it, right? And that is I. Koi. So koi has two different meanings. The first meaning is the carp. You know those fish. We even say carp fish or the koi fish, right? That's a beautiful Japanese fish, koi. And also, it can mean love as well. Remember the first lesson we said love, that is ai, right? But this koi is more specific to intimate love. So we use koi when we express I'm in love or I fall in love. So it's really not like a family love, you know, it's more an intimate love. So that's koi. And then if you add two dots to ko, it becomes G line, right? So last one of the G line is go, G plus O, and go. So that is go. And now we're gonna learn some vocabularies using go. So the first one, yeah, that's go. And go means 5. Do you remember Japanese numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, go. That go. And then second word, well, that's a double go, right? Yeah, so if you said go, it means afternoon. And then if you said gomi, it means trash. And then the final word, if you said goma, it means sesame. You might see this goma on a menu at the Japanese restaurant. So now you know it means sesame. Alright, so today's lesson was how to write ke, ge, ko, go. Thank you for watching, guys. どうもありがとうございました. If you still haven't, please subscribe. And if you like, please press the like button. ありがとう. And I'll see you guys on our next lesson. じゃあね. Bye bye.